Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing episode 2 of how to become a model in 2025. Last episode we talked about the foundation of becoming a model, and at this point an agency handed you a contract. I'm going to tell you what to look out for, what some red flags are, some differences between other agents and agencies, and everything in between. All right, let's break it down. Modeling may seem glamorous, but it is a business, and you do have to be wary of who you sign contracts with, who you do business with, and who is a part of your team. You have to look out for how long you'll be with these people, how much money they'll be taking from you, how much money they're charging you if they are, and you have to look out for all of this in your contracts. So sometimes, if you're new at modeling, your first agency will ask to be your mother agent. I had no idea what that meant, but long story short, it is a manager. A mother agent equals a manager, and that manager can place you all around to different agencies around the country in territories that that agent doesn't work in. So say you get signed in New York City, your agency wants to be your mother agent, and they'll place you in Vegas as well. So they'll say, well, we have ties in Vegas, we'll be your mother agent, we'll get you signed in Vegas too. So if you want to do that, that's okay, but just know that that mother agent is your guide and should be there with you for a very long time, so you better like them. Your mother agent will take 10%, and then the new agency that they also get you contracted with will take another 10%. So that's their way of making extra income. I'm not totally against mother agents. Since modeling is different, every agency can only work within a certain territory. So there's New York, there's Vegas, there's Los Angeles, there's Miami, and those territories can't work in other territories, or they'll be stepping on those agencies' toes. So once you see that at the top of your contract, you see mother agent or just agency, you decide whether you can always go back to them and say, I don't want to have a mother agent, I just want an agent for New York City. Next, you'll notice if it's a non-exclusive or an exclusive contract. A non-exclusive means that you're open to work on any type of scale in any market. Your agent doesn't own you in that territory, and you are able to kind of fend for yourself when it comes to contracts with brands and posting about different gigs and all of that. An exclusive contract means that you can only work with that modeling agent in that territory, and you can't model with brands outside of them until you consult with your agent. Some other things that you should be looking out for on your contracts: the term length. It's typically 1 to 3 years. You can talk it down to 1, it's rare. And typically they will sign 3-year contracts for new models because a lot of it is just getting used to the industry until you're able to nail auditions and people know you around the industry. Another thing is commission. It's standard that agencies will take 20% of whatever you make. They should not be charging you up front. That's not how agencies work. They take a commission, they get you the job, and then they'll take 20%. Another thing in your contract is look under how the contract should be terminated. Sometimes it's a rollover, so you have to give them a 90 days notice before the contract is up, or if they don't get you any type of auditions or gigs within a 4-month span, then you are able to terminate the contract. Also notice the territory. Some people want you across the country, some people want you around the world, some people want you just for the city, and the city should just be fine with you. Lastly, expenses. These agencies should not be charging you for any type of upfront costs. Yes, they might tell you, oh, we have an amazing photographer we'd like to shoot with. You do not have to do that. You do not have to have a comp card and pay all this money for it. Sometimes they'll ask you for a web fee, which is totally understandable. It's another way for them to make money and to have you on their website, and that's good for brands to see you. No agency should be asking for large upfront costs. They should never pressure you to sign immediately. And they shouldn't promise you guaranteed work because the market is always changing. Casting directors are always looking for different types of people. That's not how the industry works. So once you feel good about your contract, have a lawyer or ChatGPT look everything over, make it sound good for you. Remember that you are the business and that these people are working for you. So trust your instincts and feel good about signing a contract with the agency. So that's a quick rundown of model contracts, and at this point you should feel good about where you're headed in this career. Once you sign the contract, your agent will ask for digitals for the website, some more photos, and start sending you out on auditions. So stay tuned for my next episode on what digitals should look like and how to nail an audition.